Greetings, fam. This is Kenny with Tarot. Say what? Listen, family, I have been away for some time. I look a mess. Usually I'm shooting these videos much earlier, but I wanted to just jump on again because I've been away with people visiting, and I had a procedure done today that I had to prepare for, and so all that's out the way. Physically, I'm feeling good, so let's get into one of these decks. I am going to do an unboxing today of a tarot deck. And now while I'm getting into it, please do me a favor. If you're not following me on Instagram and TikTok, go ahead and do so. Also, if you're not following me on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Okay, my friends, let's get into this deck. Whoever packed this whoever packed this deck, thank you for keeping it safe for me. I believe that this is a deck that I ordered off of, or I supported off of Kickstarter. Only because I'm looking at where it came from, and I think it might be a Thai. We'll see. Yes, it is. Okay, so my friends, I am giving this deck, which I was really, really happy to pick up, and this is called are you ready for it, my friends? It's called the Runway Fashion Tarot. So it's the Runway Fashion Tarot. Let's get into this. Destiny, maybe is the publisher. It doesn't have the author's or creator's name on it. I do remember supporting this off of Kickstarter because I think it'll be great if we have more decks that, really focused on fashion. My friends, if you can think of a deck that focused on fashion that you really like, okay, include it. Let me know. So, this is the Runway Fashion Tarot deck that I support off of Kickstarter, and this is, yes, made in Thailand. So look at that. I'm one of the supporters. 358 out of 1,000. So there's 1,000 copies of this. In the front or the inside, it just says Destiny. I really want the author's information. So this box, it doesn't include a guidebook, I don't think. Maybe I didn't support that level on Kickstarter, but it doesn't matter, my friends. Let's see. So, nice card stock, Kickstarter edition. The author is Mate Horonumber. The artwork is, I can't read the writing, but I'll be sure to give a shout out. And you can see that, or you probably can't see it there, but you can see the reflectiveness of the card. So we'll get the name, but this is the Runway Tarot. I think that's the actual name of it, the Runway Tarot. So we'll see. Here's the back of the card. They give you an extra card. You can see that. You can see the way the light shine off of it. Get into that. Okay, my friends, this deck, from my understanding, supports all things fashion. And so we're going to get in. I want to know what you think. Yeah, let's get into this. I'm excited. This really is interesting. Okay, there's one particular card that just stands out from a lot of them. So we'll see. The author is Mate Horonumber. Mate Horonumber of the Runway Tarot. Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be able to support this deck. Okay, my friends, let's get into these cards really quickly. I'm not going to do a long one, I don't think. Get this out the way. Okay. Okay, the Runway Tarot. We have the Fool. Check that out. Everybody plays the Fool sometime. Here's the Magician. Okay. The High Priestess. The Empress. I think what I'm looking for, my friends, is to see, how closely do they fall along some of our traditional understandings of the tarot and these cards, or is it like some of the other decks I'll get and they'll say, oh, it's a tarot deck and it's everything but this is so far, really I'm able to pick up some things from it. We have the Lovers. We have the Chariot. And again, this becomes one of those things. I'm not necessarily seeing the Chariot in this. By no means am I seeing the Chariot in this. And so it begins to look a lot like a fashion illustration opposed to some of the cards. So we'll see that. The Hermit, more of a focus on the pose, I think, than anything else. Wheel of Fortune, again, I'm not seeing the Wheel of Fortune. I think the cards are beautiful. I think the artwork is beautiful. The card stock is really good. Let's see, Justice. We have the Hangman. We have Death. We have Temperance. See, some of the cards I think you can kind of get that little meaning from. We have the Devil. This would not be a starter deck, my friends, by any means. So we have the Tower. And again, I'm not seeing the Tower, you know. I'm just not seeing the Tower on this. You see some things falling off of the dress, but that's this motif with the backgrounds or the little specks. It follows on all the cards, so I wouldn't even say that that's something crumbling. We do see the crown coming off, but nothing. I don't know. Okay, so then we have the Star. Okay, that's a good star. I like that. We have the Moon. We have the Sun. We have Judgment. And we have the World. Okay, my friends, let me know what you think. This is the Runway Tarot by, I just forgot the creator's name, Mate Horonumber. Mate Horonumber. Make sure I'm going to follow you on Instagram because I want to learn a little bit more about your deck. I support off Kickstarter. I'll support anything that really pops up. I like to be able to be a supporter of anything that's tarot related. Okay, so now we're getting to the wands. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Two of Wands, Three of Wands, the Four of Wands. We have the Five of Wands. I'm loving that. Look at the leg. You know, someone's being kicked. Is this person holding on to their wig? But it looks like they just have a rod behind them. That was the Five of Wands. We have the Six of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands. One thing I haven't mentioned is the texture that you feel on the front and the back of the cards, and even at the writing, there's somewhat of a texture to that you might want to check out. We have the Ten of Wands, the Page of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands. Let's see, we have the Queen of Wands. Let me just stop that. That's my best friend calling because every time I try to get a video created, he always seems to break in. But anyway, this is probably a good thing. This is my best friend. If you check him out on My Life, My Style For You, I think is his name. He's going to kill me because I should know it by offhand. But anyway, Kevin Matthews, my best friend. Kevin Styles You, My Life, My Style For It Forever. There we go. Now that's the King of Wands. I'm sorry, I kind of went through those really fast. Let's see. So we have the Queen of Wands. Go back over that. And we have the King of Wands. Okay. You know what? Maybe I'll do a live with him and we can go through some of, you know, what his thoughts are on some of these cards, especially from a fashion standpoint. Okay. So we have the Ace of Wands. I'm loving this suit on the two. Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups. This Three of Cups. Okay, again, the motif is different. We see a little bit more here painted on the Four of Cups, just like we saw with the Star, which was really different. So the Star and that card, we'll see some others, I think. The Five of Cups. I love the Six of Cups. It looks like a little child in the back. So some of them are really giving me what I would expect. And some of them, like, you know, brilliant. Loving that. That's the Seven of Cups. We have the Eight of Cups. Here's the Nine of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups. Come through fashion. Pride edition. We have the Page of Cups. Look at this Knight of Cups. Going back to this page, is it maybe this person's the younger one going off to school? You know, I just think that some of these you have to infer like an age that we normally see in the court cards just from the name, not necessarily from the images we see on there. But that's okay. The Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Okay, my friends, we are now moving on to the swords. We have the Ace of Swords. Look at that Two of Swords. We are having some diversity in the deck, which I really appreciate. Look at this Three of Swords. Okay, we have much more of a background. You can see how this differs from some of the others. This Four of Swords. I'm not a big fan of this denim look, but it's the Five of Swords. I'm like now looking at from like at the fashions that are on there. The Seven of Swords with a paddle. I'm sorry, the Six of Swords rather with the paddle. Makes sense. We have the water motif. So I guess we can see some of that. You really, have to understand where it's coming from, why that makes sense. Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords, these Nine of Swords. Come through, look at that back. Ooh, get into this Page of Swords. Like big ups to these cute people. And then we have the Knight of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords. Loving this, feeling that, loving this. Mate Horonumber. Is that N-U-M-B-E-R? Horonumber is the author. I'm so happy to be able to check this deck out and support it. We have the Ace of Pentacles, finally, my friends. The Two of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles. Very interesting, like that. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles. Look at that. Even the downtrodden can still be dressed to the nines for the gods. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Pentacles. I'm liking some of these. The Eight of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. This card has come up in 3 of my readings today. So here we get some of this little childhood. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Come through, King. Give me little Nas X vibes. Yes, my life, my style forever. He is sharing something on here, which I need to check out. Okay, this author also did an homage to author Edward Waite and Pamela Coleman Smith and included 2 cards. Check these out. So this is what we're getting from author Edward Waite. And for Pamela Coleman Smith, look what we're getting. I'm loving that. Looks like houndstooth, a little bodysuit, deep neck, bell bottoms, loving that, matching hair tie, loving. Anyway, my friends, this is the Runway Tarot. Now, I'm going to pull a couple of cards. It's late here, so I'm going to post this video, and then tomorrow, I'll post all the other videos once I do this reading. So let's get some sage. Thank you to my friend who got me this lighter. Thank you. Oh, did I not charge it? I didn't charge the lighter. I may have left it on overnight. Okay, so we can't use that one, but I should have a lighter here somewhere. I took all my lighters away, my friends. Okay, let me go. Oh, here it is. Okay, here's the lighter. We'll go back to Old Faithful or red lighter. Okay, let's say something. And this space. It feels so good to be back, my friends. So listen, these will be the cards that I'm going to be using today. Make sure, my friends, that you like, follow, subscribe, and leave a comment. Leave a comment. I have been interacting with a lot of you over the last couple of days, and it's been a lot of fun. I did fall off because, again, I had to take care of something medically and clean bill of health. I'm 46 years old. Colonoscopy time. Get a colonoscopy. That's what the message is for today. Get a colonoscopy if you're due for one. Colorectal screening is quite important. Okay, and so we have 2 cards. Let's see the third one. What's potential outcome? Potential outcome. Okay, potential outcome for today. Oops, there we go. Okay. I forgot to mention, look at that. Look at the edges. Look at that. You see that? Loving. Okay, so my friends, these will be the cards that I'll be using today for today's reading. And again, this is the Runway Tarot by Horonumber. And I want to say, Mano, why can't I think of your name? Please forgive me. Mate Horonumber. And we have artwork by, and the artist name also included here. Misty Studio X. We're going to get into that and make sure I tag them appropriately. But for now, let me just say thank you so much for. This is a fun deck. I really like this. I like this deck. So here's a card I'll be using. The first card in the past position is the Ace of Swords, my friend. The second card in the present position is Strength. And the third card in the future position is the King of Pentacles. Okay, my friends. Let's get into that. Okay. This is another card this card number 2 of my readings, so the King of Pentacles. Anyway, my friend, let's get into this. I'm happy to be able to see this stack. Anyway, look how wrinkled I am. I just threw this on so I wouldn't be half naked. Anyway, I love you all.